actor and singer Liraz Charhi joins us from Jaffa in Israel this morning. Thank you so much for your time. I would like to get your thoughts. Thank you. As a musician, what you do, your music unites people. You would have watched the Israel-Hamas war play out over the last few weeks. How has that sat with you, and how have you been viewing it?
We're having a tough last 2 months here in Israel. I must say we're struggling to make our own new path with this new war. It's been crazy 2 months and even more, trying to figure out how to stay calm and to live in peace and continuing with our lives.
And the interesting thing that many of our viewers may not know is that you, as an Israeli of Iranian descent, you have actually collaborated with Iranian musicians for your album. Talk to me a little bit about that, because the two countries are at odds, but you managed to do this under secrecy. How did you do that?
Actually, I was waiting my whole life to visit Iran, and Iran and Israel cannot meet, and they are enemies by definition. But via my music, I really revealed that Iranian people and us, Israeli, really love each other. We're two extreme countries with lots of complex problems, but I understood that we all want to live in peace. I just had a lot of curiosity about women in Iran, and I decided when I was working in Los Angeles, when I revealed my new family in Los Angeles, they are Iranian, of course, I revealed that I really admire Iranian women that since the revolution, for the last 44 years, are not able to do one pure, simple thing, and it is to sing, and they are oppressed. So I've decided to dedicate my life, my music to them, and then I asked them to collaborate with me after I realized they've been listening to my albums.
And Liraz, would you say that some of your music would be dedicated to people like Mahsa Amini?
Yes. When Mahsa Amini died a year ago, I felt this is the right time to speak up even more about it. And thank God, a couple of months before this hijab revolution, I've recorded a secret album with Iranian musicians, especially courageous women who came to Istanbul and collaborated with us, with my Israeli band. It was a very, very secret mission to have this album with them, because it was the first time we met physically in an underground recording studio in Istanbul. We spread a lot of love and joy to this world via our music, our music especially being played in Europe. And I must say, we are the same. We are the same. We came from the same blood, and we want to live in peace. And if I can refer this situation to what's going on now in Israel and in Gaza, for women, I want to ask women organization to speak up for us. We need you. We need women from all over the world to help us women who needs to be stop being oppressed. And this violence that happening here in Iran, in Afghanistan, everywhere, we need the women organization to speak up for us. This is the time to do it.
Do you feel confident that the people that you asked to talk up will? Because you set about making this album that nobody else thought you could. It was a dangerous mission, but you succeeded.
Yes, it was a dangerous mission, as you said, and we really succeed because, you know, while the protests start in Iran, our music was loud on. When my friends, musicians, take off the veil and burned it and cut their hairs and running, shouting in the street for freedom, our music was out. But this is, you know, us musicians and artists, we can be the pipe to tell the story to the world of the true fact that we really want peace. I know it sounds like a cliche, but us people are not politicians. We are not the government. No one chose where to be born. We want to live in quiet. And again, I'm referring the situation with Iran and Israel to the situation with Iran and Gaza. We care about every side. We are not looking for winning or losing. We love people. We are humans and we want peace. We did not start this war. And my heart goes to every family. I personally, from my family, lost 5 precious souls in Kibbutz Be'eri. And last night, I got the bad news of my friend Yotam Haim. He's a true special soul drummer who just got kidnapped and shot today by expedition. It was an accident from the IDF who just shot him, and it's a bad, dramatic story. I have no words to explain.
I'm so sorry. You're saying, I just want to clarify this, that one of the hostages that were mistakenly killed by the IDF was one of your friends?
Yes, and I came back from London 2 weeks ago. I was with his family, with Iris and Toval Chaim, and we were together trying to explain the UK media about what's going on in Israel. Of course, I'm sure you want to ask me about ceasefire. I want this war to end, and I want all the hostages coming back home safe soon. I want everything that goes in Gaza will stop. My heart goes to everyone. I just got back from a tour in Germany. It was after I canceled 2 months of concerts, and I was very afraid, security, emotional, technique-wise, to make this tour happen. And the minute I realized, I can be the pipe to tell the story of us people, not the government, not the media. I know the media is full of lots of hate and anger. This is the right place for me, if I can please, to ask people to take their energy and to change it to a good energy of unity, because we're all human. Please don't find who blames who. We need to be together in this to make it stop. We need to take our energy and to understand what's going on for the real people, not the government, not the media. I must say, Israeli people, all my friends, really want to live in peace. And I personally, I live in Old City Jaffa. It's a mixed city. My girls are learning with my friends, my Arabs friends and neighbors. We live together, and it's important to say.
Liraz, before you go, just your thoughts.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Because this would have been heartbreaking news for you to wake up to.
It's devastating. It's like a script that no one could ever thought he can write. I don't have the word. I'm in between trying to take my daughters to the shelter when we have missiles attack, and to go with my family that lost their loved ones, and to work and at the same time try to be the woman that I wish to be, to help other women. There are lots of women who are missing, who's been kidnapped, who's been abused and raped. Lots of bad story from the hostages who got back to us and tell us what happened there. I think the word should not be silenced. If you see a kidnapped poster, please do not take it off. If you can help all of us, do it on your own way with your good energy. I must thank my Iranian friends all over the world, the one I know and the one I don't. They're really supportive. They really support in Israel. They think we're sharing the same problem and the same extreme enemies. Important to say, we are not in war with Gaza. We are in war with Hamas and extreme organizations who is trying to ruin us, and they are starting to ruin the whole world, unfortunately. Just got back from a rally in London and saw the Iranian flags waving with the Israeli flags together. This picture really gave me a lot of hope and made me realize that us people really want to live in quiet and in peace.
Okay, we'll leave it now there. That's Liraz Charhi, singer. Thank you so much for your time. I'm really very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, and I hope that good days are coming. Really hope. Thank you so much for your time.